Hi there, hope you're doing well. I am now driving to multiple cities, Erode, Coimbatore, and Bangalore. So, this happens to be my children's school holidays, and we're utilizing this time to go meet family members and spend some time with them. So, since these are multiple cities and it's pretty far off, so obviously I will not know the routes exactly by heart. So, I need to trust things like Google Map. So Google Map is something that I've always been relying on. So it is 95% is approximately is going to be correct. And when you don't know the route, you have no other option but to trust Google Maps. So sometimes when you take Google Maps, it takes you through known routes. It takes you through wide roads and very beautiful sceneries. So you can trust Google Map. But sometimes it can tell you that take a left, take a right, there's a roadblock ahead. And you see that there are roadblocks, then you have no other option but to trust the route that Google Map takes you. Sometimes without any warning, it might say take a left, and then it will show you to go to a very small and narrow route, which is very narrow, and there are no trees, no lights, no houses, and even the road shows as unknown road in Google Maps. But then you know that small route that it's taking you through, which is like maybe a long and winding road, it still connects to a national highway or a much more broader road. So you follow that small narrow road, though it seems very dark and it seems very doubtful, but you're trusting Google Map to know that it is taking the right decision. Sometimes there are things that Google Maps can see which you can't see. Maybe there are roadblocks ahead, or there is some issue that you have to take a different route. Some routes might be comfortable, some routes might not be comfortable, but then that's the only way. Similarly, if we talk about our life, we can't see what is going to happen today. We don't know what's going to happen the next day. We have to trust that God will lead us in the right direction. Like how we trust that Google Map will take us on the right road, we obviously trust God with much more important things, such as our lives. Sometimes the road that God takes us through is very comfortable for us. We have family members, we have church members, we have loved ones all around us. Things are very comfortable, and it doesn't take much to trust that God is taking us through the right place. But sometimes God may take us to a place which is very new for us, very uncomfortable for us. We really don't know that is this the best thing for us, but we have to trust God. I'm sure all of you have a lot of experience in your life that you've taken the decision after you knew that it was God leading you to take that direction. Even in my life, like things like when we were settled in Delhi, getting a chance to go to Hyderabad, trusting that God is taking us through a good thing for our future. And even recently, even to come to Chennai, when we knew not too many people out here, but God took me to a job which was a new job for me, a new city. Everything was new, but we trusted God that God was leading us each day and each step of the way. So when we learn to trust God, we have to enjoy the ride. Sometimes when you don't know the route ahead and Google Map takes you to a place, just enjoy the ride. Sometimes the ride might be good with a lot of flowers and trees and sceneries up and down. It feels comfortable, but sometimes the road is not comfortable, but that's the only best way to take you to the right direction. It might be bumpy, it might be narrow, but that's the only way. So just as we trust Google Maps so much to take us to the right place, and mostly it is correct, we need to trust God even more. And God is not 95% correct or 99% correct. He's correct 100% of the time. So we can trust God completely when we surrender our will, our future to Him. And God will take us to the right place at the right time and in the right way. So let's learn to trust God. And as we have sung some songs in our school days, like One Day at a Time, During my childhood days, I was wondering, how can this person trust God so much that they just want the directions one day at a time? Why not the entire future at one go? So, example, I'm going to be a doctor, I'm going to be an engineer. Why can't I know right from day one? But God doesn't want you to know everything. You need to learn how to trust God to lead you day by day. So we have all these songs, day by day, um, and lead me each step of the way. So we have all these songs that have been composed by people who have gone through similar situations just like ourselves. And rather than waiting for the distant scene to know the distant scene, they just want God to give us the next step. One step enough for me. So we are all in this life's journey together. We all are human beings and we do not know what the future holds for us. But when we trust God, who holds our future in His hands, then our road is going to be comfortable. So I hope you're all encouraged by this and that you learn to trust God and live each day on a daily basis. And like Jesus said, don't worry about tomorrow. Each day has its own things to worry about. But when God is in control, He knows our future, He knows our everyday needs. He will take care of us and He will lead us one day at a time. So be strengthened, be encouraged by this word, and learn to trust God one day at a time. Take care and God bless you all.